It's been thrilling and it's been fun, but the real battle begins now here in the city of Dasmariñas. The knockout round starts today, and the road to the quarterfinals is on. This is the PVL, the heart of volleyball!
It's a jam-packed crowd here in Dasmariñas Arena in Cavite, where the knockout round continues. We already saw one team advance. Now, who will be the other one? Today, it will be the CHERY TIGGO crossovers and the Galeries Tower Highrisers who will battle it out for a ticket to the quarterfinals. Only one seat remains, and we can't wait to find out who among these teams will be going up against the next lead chameleons in the next round. Our game today in the Dasmariñas Arena to wrap up this Saturday doubleheader will be against the CHERY TIGGO crossovers and the Galeries Tower Highrisers. Amy Hernandez and the CHERY TIGGO crossovers are raring to get back into the winning column, while Isa Jimenez and the rest of the Galeries Tower Highrisers want to get their first win, and at a timely time at that. Welcome to the PVL. My name is Miguel de Guzman. Later on in the broadcast, we will be joined by Lexi Rodriguez and my partner for today's broadcast, Ayel Estraniero. Ayel, Lexi, good afternoon.
I mean, very exciting match, knockout round already. You've mentioned it, CHERY TIGGO. They started hot in this tournament, but they could not sustain. Meanwhile, the Galeries Tower Highrisers still looking for their first win. Very opposite story of the preliminary round, but right now they only have one chance to stay alive and move forward to the quarterfinals.
After touring the Philippines, Ayel, it's now time where all of their eggs are going to be offered here in this match.
And can I just say, Miguel and Ayel, during the first game, the crowd is really, really loud in this Dasmariñas Arena, and I'm sure that they're just as excited as we are for the second game.
Speaking of excited, let's first take a look at what our tournament format looks like, which Ayel will be helping us.
I mean, let's just review what happened over the past weeks. 12 teams divided into two pools, Pool A and Pool B, single round robin. Top two teams automatically moves forward to the quarterfinals. NextLed and PLDT Signal and Creamline for both of the teams. But the bottom teams, the four bottom teams will move forward to the knockout round. We already saw Farm Fresh winning against Capital One earlier. Right now, we have the Galeries Tower Highrisers against CHERY TIGGO. All the other games will be on Tuesday. Petrogas versus Zeus, Akari versus Chocomucho. After the knockout round, the winners will move forward to the quarterfinals. As you see, the updated standings, Creamline will go against Farm Fresh, who won earlier. The winner of Galeries and CHERY TIGGO will play against NextLed. So there will be two more seats. Winners of the Tuesday matches will take those two seats against PLDT and Signal. All the other games will be a single game elimination.
Now, Ayel, we've seen the road to the finals in this tournament, but before anything else, why don't we talk about the players who we should look out for in this match, starting with none other than Ces Robles of the CHERY TIGGO crossovers.
I mean, Ces Robles has already proved her scoring ability from her UAP career up to her
Get access and watch your favorite sporting events on Pilipinas Live with these easy steps. Download via Google Play or App Store. Once downloaded, enter a valid email address. Verify the OTP sent to your email address. Note that the OTP is valid for 5 minutes and for one-time use only. If no OTP is received, you may click on the Resend OTP button. Once successful, create and enter your password. Accept the terms and conditions to complete your registration. You can now log on to Pilipinas Live. Subscribe now for only 149 pesos monthly.
You know what I love about Pilipinas Live? I can watch me. Pilipinas Live lets me watch in different angles. No. I'm referring to the multicam feature. It allows me to chat with the other viewers too, which means I can read your comments too.
Something else about the CHERY TIGGO crossovers, Coach Norman Miguel really emphasized to me that for him, he doesn't want to put pressure on the girls because as a coach, napapag-aralan mo talaga kung paano yung players mo, how the teams are, how the girls are. So, nalaman niya talaga na parang the girls really thrive when there's no pressure at all. So, they just let loose, they shake it off no matter what. And that's what works for the CHERY TIGGO crossovers. And they had to work on their lapses as well. And speaking of lapses, we have Ren Peñafiel, who will talk more about how they overcome their lapses on their last few games.
Step up sa game. So, feeling ko po naman po lahat naman po nag-step up during games namin. And, syempre, yung paghihirap namin sa training, napalabas din namin sa games. For me, it's lahat, everyone. I think, para sa amin, siguro, laging mag-stick sa sistema na binibigay ng coaches. And, siguro, mas eagerness na manalo. Consistency lang din and quality ng training.
Now jumping off of that interview with Ren Peñafiel, Ayel, let's talk about one more rookie who has been superb for her team. Talking about none other than Jean Assis of the Galeries Highrisers.
Jean Assis is a rookie in this preseason, but she has been an anchor of this team, continuously elevating their game, bringing more intensity and confidence, setting the standard higher definitely for the Galeries Highrisers. She is currently their leading scorer and the only rookie in the top 10 of blocking. So her overall game has been a bright spot to the winless Highrisers so far in this preseason.
You already feel her presence on the court, Ayel. She's the number 2 pick and she's been delivering for this team. But of course, we have to talk about someone who's very familiar with you, being a former Fighting Maroon, Lady Maroon as well in Jewel Encarnacion.
Jewel Encarnacion has been a stable presence on the court for the Tower Highrisers. She has been a consistent scorer, 52 points in total so far, and a 41.8 reception efficiency on top of that. So that's one department she has consistently improved over the years. Her passing, something that will be crucial today as they want to involve more attackers.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you talk about consistently improving, you gotta give credit to the coaches as well. So for the Galeries Tower Highrisers, there's Coach Lerma, who has just been in this mindset of honing these rookies, of developing them into their utmost potential, their full potential. And I think she's doing such a great job, wouldn't you say that, Ayel? She's definitely doing a great job. And for anything else, there's Jewel, who's also doing such a great job on developing herself as a professional player. And while this PVL on tour, they really need to have that team chemistry. I think not just this conference. Coach Lerma told me that that's one thing that's missing for the team as well. And she believes that this conference really helped them hone while they move from one city to another, right? And that's why let's hear more from Jean Assis as she talks about how the team's chemistry is.
Yung natutunan namin from preliminaries, dapat maging all-out ka sa every game mo. Experience pa rin siya na kailangan mong pagdaanan para mas matuto ka. So siguro yun din yung dadalhin namin ngayong knockout round. Kasi parang, eto na, do or die na to. Super proud ako sa team. Nakita ko kung gaano sila nag-effort. Parang nakita ko pa rin kung gaano nila kagusto talaga ipanalo yung isang game. Kahit kapos, pero still, andun pa rin yung effort. So, super proud ako na they're doing their best para lang sa team and sa management ko.
Again, that was Jean Assis from the Galeries Tower Highrisers, the second overall pick from the PVL Draft 2025. As much as we'd love to hear more from the players, we would love to hear more from you, our lovely, lovely fans of the PVL. That is why to all of you who are watching from the Filipinas Live app, our question for this game is which rookie will have a huge impact for her squad? Is it Jean Assis of the Galeries Tower Highrisers or Ren Peñafiel of the CHERY TIGGO crossovers? Now, if you can't join in the conversation on the Filipinas Live app, make sure to use the hashtag PVL on tour and hashtag PVL 2025.
Alright, thank you, Lexi. Ako excited na ako mapanood tong dalawang
Well,
teams.
I just want to get it over with.
Alright, in a few moments, malalaman natin kung sino ang aabante, sino ang uuwi. You're watching the Premier Volleyball League, The Heart of volleyball.
You know what I love about Pilipinas Live? I can watch me. Pilipinas Live lets me watch in different angles. No. I'm referring to the multi-cam feature. It allows me to chat with the other viewers too, which means I can read your comments too. Come on, guys. That's what I'm talking about. And it's not just games, there's original content too. And that is Pilipinas Love. Pilipinas Live.
Pilipinas Live is the home of Philippine volleyball. Watch your favorite volleyball leagues such as Spikers Turf, Premier Volleyball League, and the UAAP, all in one app. You can watch all these games and more live and on your preferred device. Download Pilipinas Live today from the App Store or Google Play Store and register for free.
How much do we love Pinoy sports? As a fan, we don't just watch the games.
The season for me, and I just owe it all to the work I put in.
We watch every part, every angle, every name. We talk about the plays. Talk about it for days. We witness the big events, the thrilling moments, and relive the best seconds. We cherish the fears, the tears, and syempre, the cheers. How much do we love Pinoy sports? With all our heart, all-out passion. All the time. All with Pilipinas Live. Ang app natin para sa sports natin.
Get access and watch your favorite sporting events on Pilipinas Live with these easy steps. Download via Google Play or App Store. Once downloaded, enter a valid email address. Verify the OTP sent to your email address. Note that the OTP is valid for 5 minutes and for one-time use only. If no OTP is received, you may click on the Resend OTP button. Once successful, create and enter your password. Accept the terms and conditions to complete your registration. You can now log on to Pilipinas Live. Subscribe now for only 149 pesos monthly.
You know what I love about Pilipinas Live? I can watch me. Pilipinas Live lets me watch in different angles. No. I'm referring to the multi-cam feature. It allows me to chat with the other viewers too, which means I can read your comments too.
Pleasant evening to one and all. Welcome to the City of Dasmariñas Arena and the 2025 PVL on tour of the Premier Volleyball League, the heart of volleyball. This is our second and final match for you for today in the knockout round, a must-win competition where the winner moves on to the quarterfinal round. For match number 32, our contenders are our CHERY TIGGO crossovers and our Galeries Tower Highrisers. Presenting our national officials for this match. First referee, Mr. Erlindo Eusebio. Second referee, Mr. Patrick Alan Castillo. Let's call on our starting lineup from our CHERY TIGGO crossovers. Let's begin with our team captain. She wears jersey number 2, Abigail Maraño. At number 1, Princess Robles. Wearing jersey number 4, Jasmine Nabor. At number 5, Aimee Hernandez. Wearing jersey number 10, Victonara Galang. And number 20, Erica Deloria. Starting libero is number 21, Angela Nunag. Head coach, Mr. Norman Miguel. Presenting our Galeries Tower Highrisers. Let's begin with jersey number 2, Jewel Hannah Encarnacion. At number 3, Jamie Isabel Jimenez. Wearing jersey number 4, Winnie Bedania. Number 9 is Ivy Giselle Perez. Number 13, France Elise Ronquillo. And number 19, Jean Asis. Starting libero is number 21, Marian Tracy Andal. Head coach, Miss Lerma Hiron. This match is under the supervision and regulation of the Games and Amusement Board. Match number 3.
Here's the recap of the starters for the CHERY TIGGO crossovers. They have Robles, Maraño, Galang, Nabor, Hernandez, Deloria, and Nunag as their libero. Meanwhile, for the Galeries Tower Highrisers, they will be fielding in Winnie Bedania, Jean Asis, Jimenez, Perez, Encarnacion, Ronquillo, and Marian Andal as their starting libero. Good afternoon, everyone. Miguel de Guzman together with Ayel Estrañero and Lexi Rodriguez. You are watching the knockout round of the PVL On Tour preseason tournament, where we will be witnessing Galeries against CHERY TIGGO.
So a couple of adjustments in terms of starters for both teams from the previous game. Erica Deloria starting. We're not seeing Ren Peñafiel as a starter for CHERY TIGGO. Meanwhile, Winnie Bedania starting for the Galeries Tower Highrisers.
Now we have Jasmine Nabor to start things up here in Cavite. Perez, quick attack, activates Bedania early on.
Middle activation will be crucial here for both teams. You want your attackers, all your attackers, to be involved in attacking.
Jewel will now serve for Galeries, their second best scorer in their team. Good serve. Straight to Nunag. Galang.
Oh, great dig.
Perez will go to Ronquillo. Cross court is good.
Good fast low set there coming from Perez. That wasn't out of system first ball, but still great set to Ronquillo, who went long there right on the line.
Encarnacion still at the service line for Galeries, who's yet to notch their first win here in the tournament as that sails outside. And now, before CHERY goes on to serve, let's bring you in first to Lexi Rodriguez, who has a report for us.
Miguel and Ayel, I think more than anything, Ces Robles, when she steps onto the court, she definitely has this collected and laser-focused energy, especially in this knockout game. She's not the loudest, neither is she the flashiest, but she's steady and just quietly does the job. And it's no surprise that she's fitting right into Coach Norman's approach, which I mentioned earlier, yung walang pressure, gawin nyo lang yung dapat. Because, you know, Ces actually told me that she thrives in this kind of environment. Mas okay daw siya kapag hindi tensionado, she said. It's that quiet confidence that really sets the tone for her team. And in a high-stake game like this, having someone like Ces to ground the group might be exactly what they need. Back to you, Miguel and Ayel.
You know, I love what Lexi mentioned. Yung quiet confidence nitong si Ces Robles, Ayel.
And always calm and collected, very steady even in crucial moments.
And speaking of, right on cue, Ces scoring in the first ace of the match here, which gives CHERY TIGGO the lead 3-2.
Ces Robles loading up on her serves there, getting an ace off the hands of Cutting Dig.
Ces serving, targeting Encarnacion. Perez goes to Bedania again. Jazz back set to Ara.
Down the line.
Right now for the Galeries Tower Highrisers, they can't give slow balls here because CHERY TIGGO has been so aggressive with their offense. Ara Galang has found her momentum right away here.
Alam mo, pag si Ara yung nasa screen, si Ara yung pumalo, because the crowd here in Dasmariñas City definitely loves it.
Yep.
Good serve by Robles again. Back set. Down the line, Isa Jimenez. Good dig by Nunag. Perez goes to Ronquillo. Good read by Robles. Deloria off the hands of Ivy.
A well-placed shot.
Deloria with a great angle there, avoiding the cross-court block of the Highrisers. And down the line, Perez not ready for that one.
Cherry now leads by 3, just like that, and that error
Ball is out.
brings us back to the gallery side of the court.
CHERY TIGGO starting with good intensity here.
Winnie Bedanya.
Winnie Bedanya now serving for the Highrisers. They trail by 2. Nabor goes to Ivy. Ivy puts this ball in play. This will be a free ball for Cherry. Nabor goes to Hernandez. And that is good for Amy.
Amy Hernandez, again in this preseason, looking healthier. Great comeback for her. We know how lethal she is as a middle attacker.
Ever since she was in college, up until now that she's in the pros, it's really nice to see her quick attacks and how athletic she is as a middle IL.
So, as you mentioned, athletic and just her all-around game could be a key factor here. But the Highrisers, a couple of miscues to start things off.
Forces Coach Lerma to make a switch early on. Then Emnas in the match replacing Ivy Perez. Let's see if she can be the spark needed by the Highrisers. Ivy is still at the service line for Cherry. 7-3. Emnas back set straight to the net.
So errors here for the Highrisers.
That attack error brings us to the first technical timeout. Cherry on top, 8-3. Back here on the PVL, as you see Julia Coronel on your screens, helping with coaching duties. And of course, Jennifer Nierva. Both of these players are part of the Alas Filipinas pool, which is why they are on the sidelines.
Oh, Jaja Santiago as well.
A familiar face.
Present.
Dito ngayon, Jaja Santiago siya eh. In a few weeks, she will be Sachi Minowa again as she heads back to Japan to play in the V-League, as we have Amy Hernandez still serving with a 5-point lead. Targeting Jewel. Amy with a good dig. Nabor, back set to Galang.
Into the block. Galang.
And no soft patches at all for the CHERY TIGGO crossovers. It has all been power attacks. Aragalang playing consistent offense so far.
3 points now for Ara. She ties Galeries Tower Highrisers just by herself as Amy. And that service sails outside.
The crossovers loading up on their serves, committing some errors on the service line.
Let's see if Galeries can go on a run. Isa Jimenez now serving. Nabor
Good set.
Goes to Deloria, and she is checked at the net.
Solid block.
One-man block there, but Deloria couldn't find an angle to get the ball through the net. But Emnas with a perfect timing and close out on Deloria.
Instant impact for Emnas as Robles gives us the ball to Nabor. Deloria with attack. Emnas back set runs to Jean Assis. Ball is still alive. Nunag will send this over. Emnas to Ronquillo. Checked at the net. Deloria again cross court. Good dig by Andal. Assis with a run. Will she get this? Ball still up. And Cherry runs out of space. What hustle by the CHERY TIGGO crossovers.
Yep, you've got to admire their effort on that floor defense. But Emnas also not giving up on Assis on that slide attack, finally converting.
Jimenez still serving, and that sails outside.
Ball is out. +1 for the crossover.
So both teams giving away some free points off their service errors.
So Aragalang is now at the service line. Leads all scorers with 3 this afternoon. Ara with the serve. Emnas to Ronquillo, pushes this to the other side. Too low. Abby makes something out of that one.
As you mentioned, too low of a set for Maranyo, but she was able to find a way to adjust and still score that point.
And that slide attack by Abby forces Galeries to call a timeout. They are down 11-6.
Lagi ang tina-target natin libero. Okay? A plus kagad sa kanila yun ha. Kapag play sila, libero lagi tina-target natin. Pangalawa, defense natin. Ito ang pumalo. Bakit nandito yung sweeper natin? Oh. Well, hindi pa nga tumatalon yung spiker. Nandito ka na oh. Basa tayo. Okay? Tsagayin natin. Basa tayo. Friends, ano mo bilisan mo? Let's go! Galeries!
Go!
5 points down, but not out of reach, as you see on your screens again. Jaja Santiago waving to the fans and to the viewers of the Premier Volleyball League.
Oh, what a privilege it is to have Jaja Santiago on the sidelines.
Ara with the serve. Emnas to the running Assis.
With a slide.
Assis and that slide attack, you know it's gonna be deadly.
Take a look at the spike of the set, brought to you by Dunkin. Pasalubong ng bayan.
They can keep going on that play and Assis will continue to score.
And an ace
Scores an ace.
by Ronquillo.
Sharp one, a floating serve coming from Ronquillo. Says Robles letting that go.
Just like that, partner, the lead is down to 3. Now, it's Coach Norman Miguel's time to call for timeout. So let's listen into their huddle.
Okay lang. Ha?
Nakapwesto naman kayo ito sa running spike. Pero ito, dapat yung katawan mo nakaharap doon, hindi nakaharap dito. Kaya pagilid yung ano eh, di ba? Tama naman yung eksaktuhan tayo, meron dito. Yung pwesto lang ng katawan, naiintindihan? Pero gano'n pa rin, kailangan ma-avoid mag-running spike si Asis. Huwag niyang bigyan ng madaling bola yan.
Cherry!
Imagine being a rookie, IL, and you're the focal point of the defense of CHERY TIGGO. That says a lot about Jean Assis.
Exactly, and that's the respect she has earned also because of the level of her play. So they know if they can slow her down at least on that slide attack, she will consistently score.
Service error there by Ronquillo stops the Galeries run. And now it's Deloria heading to the service line for CHERY TIGGO.
Both teams have to be mindful with those errors, especially the Highrisers. They are still playing catch up here.
Deloria serves. Good up by Andal. Emnas on their hand set to Encarnacion, who pushes it. Robles down the line, checked at the net. Nabor goes back to Ses.
A great dig.
Cross court. And that is a good spike by Encarnacion.
A shoot set there from Emnas to Encarnacion. So Not enough time for the blockers to be established on that one. Loose block coming from Nabor and Maranya. Enough space for Encarnacion to go cross court.
Galeries also playing faster now with MNAS as their setter. And the board chases after this one. This will be a free ball. Let's see who Fen goes to.
And you know, we mentioned Encarnacion is the second best scorer of her squad. So if she's given the set that she likes, she can score points as well, this time in between the blockers.
Clean hit, IL.
Yep.
Ginasis, the rookie, now serving. Targeting Nunag. Ball is up. This will be a free ball again for Galeries. Will Fen go back to back? No, she goes to Bedanya rather. This time it's Cherry's turn to get a free ball. Abby runs. It knocks. It stares down the Galeries tower. Highrisers.
Highrisers could not capitalize on the chance ball. But the CHERY TIGGO was able to execute that slide attack way better.
Abby, IL, before Gene Assis, yung running attack na yan, dyan natin nakikita.
Yep.
In number 2, beast mode, Abby Maranyo. And right now they scored an ace on this one. Talking about Abby.
Momentum building on here on the side of the crossovers.
Service. Maranyo.
Abby still serving. Lead is up to 4 now for Cherry. MNAS 1-2. Good read. And she goes to Bedanya. Nabor pushes it, and this time it goes in for CHERY TIGGO.
You have to credit half that point on that good floor defense of Aragalang, allowing Nabor to go for that 1-2 play and the perfect placement for her, making Ronquillo work for that.
Quick thinking from Nabor as Abby serves in this sequence. This will be a free ball for Cherry. Jazz goes to Aimee, and that sails outside.
A good set there from Nabor to Hernandez. A late block for her, just too wide to get that point.
Nabor doing a great job establishing the middles of CHERY TIGGO.
Making sure that the Highrisers knows that everyone is a threat in terms of offense.
MNAS with the serve. Robles underhand set to Ara, pushes it. Not enough.
She wanted to deceive that floor defense by adjusting in the last second, but she could not execute. Talking about Aragalang.
Service.
MNAS responsible for this run by Galeries, serving for the Highrisers. Nabor 1-2 play again. Isa will send this over. Aimee loads. Nabor goes to Hernandez. Good defense. Ball still alive. Robles unloads an attack for CHERY TIGGO.
Second technical timeout.
And that spike brings us to the second technical timeout. Cherry on lead 16-12. Watch our Alas Pilipinas ladies in the 2025 CV League this August, live on One Sports, One Sports Plus, and Pilipinas Live. After the second technical timeout, the score is now 16-12. Much better showing from Galeries, IL.
Yep. They will just need more consistency here.
You know, from the time of the first technical timeout to the time of the second technical timeout, they've outscored Cherry 9-8.
They have leveled up their game here, but they will need more scorers to step up, because right now everyone's contributing on the side of the crossovers.
Encarnacion hits the antenna in that sequence,
Ball is out.
giving Cherry a free point.
17.
Things that they could not afford right now, because CHERY TIGGO also producing their own points here. but getting more help from the Highrisers.
Nabor serving, full front line for Cherry. And that sails outside.
Great decision from Andal to let that one go. Chance here for the Highrisers to find their momentum back.
Serving for Galeries Tower.
Encarnacion getting ready to serve. They trail by 4. Targeting Deloria and getting an ace off the hands of Deloria. Deloria.
Good target there for Encarnacion. And that forces Coach Norman to put Renfenia Fiel in.
Service Encarnacion.
Now, talking about Deloria in their last matchup, played in the 5th set. Well, 4th set rather for CHERY TIGGO as that serve sails outside.
+1 for the crossovers.
And at this point, Ayel, hindi pwede yung pupuntos ka, ibabawi mo.
That's right, the Highrisers, they need to make a run here because clearly the CHERY TIGGO playing more cohesively.
Robles with the help of the net scores another ace for CHERY TIGGO.
19.
That's already 2 for Ces. And a 5-point lead here forces Coach Lerma to call for another timeout. We'll listen into their huddle.
Deloria, wala na yung Deloria. Peñafiel, nasaan ang Peñafiel? Nandito. Bakit ang service mo nandun? Simple lang yung instruction. Mag-focus lang kayo sa dapat nating gawin, okay? Minamadali na naman natin. Winnie, naka-atras ka kagad dyan. Passer ka rin. Yung mga sasabit na bola, kailangan natin receive. Kahit hindi tayo makareceive ng A-pass, kasi kinakargaan din nila. Kahit B-pass, kahit out of system, then we need initial attack.
Coach Lerma, acknowledging the heavy serving of CHERY TIGGO so far in the match.
Sabi nga niya, hindi na siya humihingi ng A-pass. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be good enough for MNAS to still set up all the attackers.
Ces with the serve. That sails outside.
Good timeout there for the Highrisers, icing the server in Ces Robles.
And look who's rotating in front. We have Jean Assis again for Galeries.
Good things happen when Assis is in the front row.
Together with Jimenez and Ronquillo. Peñafiel will send this to the other side. Emnas goes to Ronquillo. Nabor back set to Ara, check by Assis. And that is a kill block for Galeries.
Ronquillo and Assis teaming up to close down Ara Galang. And what a transition there from Jean Assis, really forcing herself to go to that left pin.
Carly Hernandez now checking in for Winnie.
Carly Hernandez.
And she's serving for Galeries, down by 3. That's a good serve. Targeting Robles, Nabor, back set to Ara.
Great dig from MNAS.
Isa, cross court. Ara to Peñafiel, down the line. It's good.
A good set there coming from Ara Galang, and Peñafiel knowing which angle to go for. The block was on the cross court angle going down the line. MNAS also letting that go, hoping that it was gonna go out, but that hit the line for Peñafiel.
Serving for the crossovers.
Aimee Kim now at the service line. Good serve. Emnas to Assis.
Assis.
No slow attacks right now. No soft attacks coming from Jean Assis. It has all been power hits for her. And she has been highly efficient so far.
What I love about Assis is her arm swing, Ayel.
Yeah. Generating that power. Talking about power, Ara Galang with another power attack going cross court.
Yes, talking about arm swing, Ayel.
Yep.
Right on cue.
That follow through, that risk action, putting more speed and power on that attack.
Ara now serving for CHERY. Outside.
Ball is long.
Both teams have struggled on that service line in this first set, giving away 3 points to each other.
Franz Ronquillo.
Ronquillo
serving for Galeries Tower.
serving. Robles, underhand set to Peñafiel, pushes it to the other side. Emnas to the running assist.
She's unstoppable at this point. Two blockers with her, still squeezing that one through the hands of Peñafiel and Marano.
Lead is down to 2. Coach Norman forced to call the second timeout. Let's listen to their huddle.
Yes, naiintindihan. Tulad nun, no? Kaya nakakapag-running spike si Asis kasi malambot na bola binibigay natin sa kanila. O, ngayon magsiserve sila. Huwag lang malikot yung pasa. Hindi naman perfect, basta nasa 3 meters para mag-serve pa yung center. Mabigat na bola ang darating dapat sa kabila. Yan.
No easy balls for Galeries. And tama naman if you have Encarnacion, Jimenez, Asis, Tronquillo as your options. You know, as much as possible, you want to disrupt their offense, Noel.
And you want to put them out of system, especially in this rotation. And they only have 2 attackers right now in the front row, talking about the Highrisers, but they have been playing efficient offense with Asis in the front row.
Peñafiel has been the target of Galeries. Emnas to Asis, the hot hand.
Asis down the line.
She's showing off her talents here.
Just like that. The lead is down to 1 after this beautiful short run by Asis.
You just love watching her play. That form and that athleticism. She's currently a big problem here for the crossovers, talking about Asis.
Coach Norman wants to switch things up a bit. Join me and will be coming in. Cañete with double sub, and that's Hills outside.
Point for the crossovers. It's just a 2-point lead now for the crossovers.
Peñafiel at the service line. Let's see now. It's close-out time for both of these teams. 22-20 is the score. Emnas switches things up. Yun yung sinasabi ko eh. Paano babantayan si Asis tapos may Encarnacion ka sa kabila?
And you have to credit also the decision-making of Emnas. Choosing the right attacker at the right time. Earlier, giving Asis more of the sets, and at that time, going for a shoot set for Encarnacion. So a lot of spaces in the net defense of the crossovers.
Serve by Asis. Joymi to Robles, who had to adjust. Net touch. Point goes to Cherry.
This has got to hurt for the Highrisers. Their errors in the tail end. The crossover is just 2 points away in taking this first set.
That's right. Chang Abi now serving for Cherry. 2 points away from taking set number 1. Galeries 2 points away from tying this game. Free ball. Regalo is converted by Hernandez, rather.
Overpass there. Well maximized by Hernandez. Great presence of mind on the net defense.
Abby serving. Emnas. Combination there. Joymi sets it up to Cañete. Emnas goes to Encarnacion.
Great adjustment coming from Encarnacion. Not the best set to go for that power attack. She knew exactly what to do. On the tip, just right beside Aini Hernandez.
Emnas now serving. Cherry Tigggo is at set point.
No room for errors here for the Highrisers.
Nunag goes to target. Joymi goes to Robles. We've seen this connection before. Andal goes to Jimenez. Checked at the net. Emnas to Jewel, who had to adjust. Ball is still alive. Jewel, second try. Good up by Nunag. Ses out of system. Emnas. Combination sa gitna. Check! But wait!
But there's a net touch.
There's a net touch called on Cherry Tigggo.
But they're saying there's none, so they will try to challenge this one.
It's our first challenge of the match here. We'll see if there is indeed a net fault on Aimee.
Let's see. They will continue this challenge. Highrisers having the momentum right now. Playing faster and better. But again, the crossovers has the advantage with only a point away in taking this first set.
You know, it's fun to watch the middles of both teams. You know, as you look at the result of that challenge.
Ooh. The elbow of Cesc Robles.
On the way up. Ever so light. And now Cañete and Joymi will head back to the bench for Nabor and Aragalang. 1-point game now. Emna serving Galeries with a full front line then. Good serve. This will be a free ball. Can they tie this game? Sets to Encarnacion. Jumps at the net. Nunag says that sails outside. There's a call that the point is of Cherry. But Galeries are sure that it did not go over IL.
Let's see this as a crucial challenge for the Highrisers. If this is successful, they tie things up and extend the set. But if this is unsuccessful, CHERY TIGGO will get the first set. So challenge off that hit of Cesc Robles. Two blockers were there, fully anticipating that attack. Yep. Very clear. That hit the hands of Bedania.
Just like that, an unsuccessful challenge ends the first set.
CHERY TIGGO takes the first set at 25.
Great match so far as we look at the point of the set. Brought to you by Myra Be Vita Brighter with Myra's vitamin-powered whitening lotion. CHERY TIGGO takes the first set 25-23. We'll be back with more PVL action.
You know what I love about Pilipinas Live? I can watch me. Pilipinas Live lets me watch in different angles. No. I'm referring to the multi-cam feature. It allows me to chat with the other viewers too, which means I can read your comments too. Come on, guys. That's what I'm talking about. And it's not just games, there's original content too. And that is Pilipinas Love. I mean, Pilipinas Live.
Pilipinas Live is the home of Philippine volleyball. Watch your favorite volleyball leagues such as Spikers Turf, Premier Volleyball League, and the UAAP. All in one app. You can watch all these games and more live and on your preferred device. Download Pilipinas Live today from the App Store or Google Play Store and register for free.
Teams, but the CHERY TIGGO crossovers was able to find their momentum early on. A lot of players stepping up. Aragalang starting aggressive in terms of offense. Amy Hernandez as well. But for the Galeries Tower Highrisers, it took a while for them to heat up. But once they were able to find their flow, they were consistent. But crossovers having that advantage in terms of the gap in points. But Highrisers keeping up well. They have 11 attack points, but CHERY TIGGO has 13. 2 kill blocks for the Highrisers, none for CHERY TIGGO. CHERY TIGGO loading up on their serves, only 3 aces, but they have put Galeries and out of system a lot of times. Meanwhile, the Galeries are Highrisers, 2 service aces, both teams almost the same number of errors. So it just really boiled down to the consistency and composure in the tail end, something that the crossovers had.
That's right. Now, The insertion of Emnas in the lineup for Coach Lerma proved to be the difference, as Galang on your screen leading all scorers for CHERY TIGGO with 4. Meanwhile, Jean Assis leading her squad with 6 points, followed by Encarnacion with 5. So Emnas will be starting now for Coach Lerma in the second set. And it's not because Ivy wasn't playing well.
Exactly. It's just that Emnas having more better decisions in the start of that set. And able to activate multiple attackers right away.
Emnas with the serve. Shaya is in the match for CHERY TIGGO. Back set to Isa Jimenez. Nabor joust at the net. Nunag, underhand set to Ses, and that is down the line, off the hands of Emnas.
Down the line.
Emnas reading that well, knowing that Ses Robles was going to go down the line, but couldn't get her hands off at the right moment.
Jasmine Nabor.
Nabor serving. Adorador seeing action early on in this match here in the second set. Nunag with a good dig. Ara. Oh, good
great
save
hustle
by Emnas. Jasmine goes to Robles.
Great dig.
Isa with the push. Nunag good up. Ara will send this to the other side. Free ball, Galeries. Bedanya asks for it. Emnas goes to Encarnacion, and why not?
Crossover scrambling on the defense because of how fast the Highrisers have been playing.
No blockers there for Jewel.
The speed of the Highrisers could be a key factor here to get the set against the crossovers.
Good serve by Encarnacion. Nabor goes to Ara. Cross court check. That does not go to the other side. Galleries now in the lead 2-1.
Good start here for the Highrisers. Carrying over the momentum they were able to build on the end of the first set.
Jewel targets Nunag. Free ball, Galleries. Emnas back set to Isa. They are on fire to start set number 2.
Great playmaking coming from Emnas. Only one blocker there for Jimenez. Also a heavy-handed hitter. Going for the outer hand of Aragalang.
Isa like that one, giving Pen and Nas a thumbs up.
Good set.
Encarnacion still at the service line. Nabor to Aimee. And that finds the line.
The quick attack for Aimee Hernandez. Going long that time. No one there for the Highrisers.
Ses Robles now serving for CHERY TIGGO. Close match here, dating back to the first set. Ses with a good serve targeting Ronquillo. Back set to Jimenez. And that is good for Isa. Galleries now lead 4-2, but before anything else, let's listen in to Lexi Rodriguez for this report.
Miguel and I would like to agree that this set and the set before this is definitely an intense one. But you know, if there's anything else about the Galeries Tower Highrisers, one thing that stayed consistent is the intense energy and effort from Jean Assis, who has just came in and clocking in just now. They were trailing early on, but you know, Jean helped them settle down, and this goes well with the reminder of Coach Lerma just before this game of controlling the controllables. Jean told me that when she entered the pros, all she wanted was to prove she belonged, not just as a role player, but as someone who can contribute in all areas of the game. And today, you can see that an all-around impact is coming from her, whether it's coverage, blocks, or just smart decisions. Jean is definitely showing that. Well, Miguel and Ayel, are we in for a long ride tonight? What do you think?
I just want good volleyball action, Lexi.
And right now, that's what we're seeing. Quality volleyball from both teams.
3, 4, 5 sets, whatever it takes, Ayel. Now, here is Emnas going to Ronquillo. It's been a while since we last heard her name.
And Ronquillo has been having loose blocks, no blocks, one block, because the focus has been at Jean Assis. So she has been effective.
Sorry for cutting you off, but there's an early timeout called by Coach Norman here. Let's listen into their huddle.
Just, yung isa, hindi sa pag-ganon. Di ba? Iwasan niyo yung ganon. Naiintindihan? Kasi bakit ba, arapat napakumit ka ganon, hindi umiikot yung isa ito. Sige lang, connect lang ulit tayo, connect lang. Okay, tatlo lang yan. Just sa depensa, tulong sa depensa. Let's go.
Basta. Okay, tara. Basta ulit tayo. Cherry,
You know, you see the sense of urgency from both coaching staff. Kasi, as we mentioned, this is a knockout game, IL. No room for error.
Exactly. You need this game to move forward. If you lose this one, you're out of the tournament. And right now, the Highrisers with a 3-point lead. A good start for them.
Let's see if they can extend their lead or if CHERY TIGGO can get a side out here. Free ball, assist.
Nope, you can't give a free ball. An overpass right in front of Jean Assis. She knows what to do. For the Highrisers, they want to keep this rotation.
Says with a better reception there. Sarah converts on that push.
Veteran moves also there for Aragalang. Just dropping right behind the blockers. No one there for the Highrisers.
Ara
for the crossovers.
already with 5 points for CHERY TIGGO. Ronquillo with a good adjustment. Adorador with a push. Emnas 1-2 play. And that is not a good save from Aragalang.
A good anticipation there for Aragalang, but not a good pancake save.
Emnas brings us to the first technical timeout. Galeries up 8-4. 4-point lead for Galeries as you see them on your screen right now, doubling up on CHERY TIGGO 8-4 after the first technical timeout.
Aggressive offense coming from the Highrisers. Encarnacion, Assis, and Jimenez, even Ronquillo. So everyone contributing in terms of scoring for the Highrisers.
Now let's see if CHERY TIGGO can make some adjustments.
Number 13.
Less activity from the middles in this set for CHERY TIGGO early on as a result of the service of Galeries. But Adorador says, you know, let me contribute.
I got this.
As you watch the spike of the set brought to us by Duncan, pasalubong ng bayan.
And that was a tough attack. That set came all the way from the end line. So great adjustment from Adorador.
Shaya now serving. Emnas to the running assist. Cross.
With a slide.
Still no solution on that slide attack of Jean Assis.
Lista mo na eh, no?
Grabe.
Single coverage there by Robles, not enough.
And right at the same zone. So for the crossovers, they need to find a way to guard that zone 1 and zone 2.
3-point.
3-point there from Jean Assis, but
apologizing right away. She knew how important that serve was. They want to keep the momentum on their side.
Serving for CHERY.
Abi serving for CHERY. Emnas will go to Encarnacion. Andal to Encarnacion again. This will be a free ball. Nabor to Ara from the back row. Good dig by Isa. Ronquillo from the pipe. Robles, hinampas. Good cover by Isa. Long rally ends in a net touch violation.
Jaime Hernandez admitting on that.
10-6.
It has been the Highrisers leading all throughout the set.
Imnas now serving for Galeries.
Full front line here for the Highrisers.
Targeting Adorador. Jaime, quick.
Better passing that time, an issue on the start of the set. They will need the contributions of the middles, talking about the crossovers. Good power tip coming from Jaime Hernandez.
Nabor, targeting Andal. Imnas.
From the right.
Clean attacks coming from the Highrisers. Fen Emnas really connecting well with her attackers. Cross-court attack there for Jimenez.
Encarnacion now at the service line. Number 10 amongst all the servers in the league. Yes, that's just outside. Sorry if I jinxed that, as I was about to commend her placement in our standings.
Right, I mean, in terms of all the other departments, talking about the Highrisers, they have leveled up their game, but on that service line, they continue to struggle.
Robles, our second best scorer so far in the tournament. Imnas goes to Ronquillo. Nabor goes to Shaya. Back set to Isa. No one there for CHERY TIGGO.
Quick thinking there for Jimenez. Seeing the blockers are fully committed with that loose block. Going for that soft touch, forcing Jaime Hernandez to get that first ball. No support on the second touch.
Bedanya serving, CHERY trailing by 4. Ronquillo checked at the net. Oh my goodness, that's a miscommunication between Encarnacion and Bedanya.
And that ball was high enough for someone to actually commit on that last touch. But again, a miscue there. Errors not helping the cause of the Highrisers here. Crossover is just 3 points away and closing the gap.
Hernandez with a serve. Asis runs.
A rare error coming from Jean Asis.
Well, she gets a ball touch called by our first referee.
Still good there.
There'll be no challenge on the side of CHERY, or will there be?
Yep.
There will be one.
Challenge on the floor by CHERY TIGGO for a block.
See. And that wasn't the best of sets for Jean Asis. She was able to adjust.
Pwede naman yun. Pwede naman makita. Hindi, ginawa ko lang naman yun. Pwede yun, assist niya. Assist niya, pero ikaw, okay na.
Abby Maranyo just making sure that it was our first referee, Erlindo Eusebio, who was able to see the check.
Again, crucial points here for the crossovers. Highrisers playing better in the set. Nope, very clear.
No block touch.
No block touch. The challenge is successful.
Successful challenge there from CHERY. They cut the lead down to 2. Jaime serving, which means Chang is in front, together with Adorador and Aragalang. Ronquillo down the line off the hands of Ara. Shaya cross court. Andal to Ronquillo again. And that is good for Ronquillo.
Check out there for Ronquillo. 2 blockers ready to guard her, but playing smart. Going for the hands of Aragalang.
Isa with the serve, targeting Adorador. Shot. Back set to Galang, and that finds a spot inside the court.
Good placement there, going high and long, seeing that hole at the zone 5 of the Highrisers. Crossovers just 2 points away.
Never too late to go on a run. Short serve by Ara. Ronquillo with a good spike. Checked at the net. Ronquillo tries again. Cross court. Nurag was there. Nabor to Abby. France tries and is checked for the 3rd time. Nabor goes to Shaya. What a connection between Nabor and Adorador in that sequence.
Adorador also playing smart, going for the smaller blocker and Fen Emnas.
Take a look at that replay. Late to the block, off the hands of Emnas. Galeries Tower is now forced to call a timeout. So let's listen in to their huddle.
Bibigay ko sa inyo yung buong tiwala ko. You need to take risk. Kung gusto mong baluin mo. Hindi pwede ilalagay lang natin na ganun. Hindi rin pwede na hindi tayo didepensa. Ha? Hindi natin usapan na dito kung kaya nyong gawin o hindi. Nasa loob kayo, kaya nyong gawin. Trust your instinct. Trust yourself. Trust yourself.
You know, for a young team like the Galeries Tower Highrisers, Ayan, isa yun sa pinaka-importanting mabibigay mo tiwala.
Yep.
Just 1 point for the
when coaches trust their players, they also learn to trust themselves.
Let's see if they can convert. Good cover by France. Nabor to Abby. Better defense from Galeries. Ronquillo checked at the net. Good cover by Andal. Long rally. Nabor goes to the back row. Robles is checked. Emnas, 1-2. Takes matters into her own hands.
Emnas attacks and scores.
Quick thinking there for Fen Emnas. She knows that the crossovers was still scrambling on the defense, trying to reorganize.
Just like that, Coach Norman will call the numbers of Bicar and Deloria again to come in the match for Nabor and Galang.
Let's see if this adjustment will work for them.
Serving for the Highrisers.
Costly error.
Yep, another service error for the Highrisers.
Shaya at the service line. 2 points all in this set.
For the crossovers.
Her team is down by 1. Encarnacion off the hands of the blockers.
Now the checkout has worked here for the Highrisers. And they continue to keep the momentum on their side.
Jean Assis already with 8 points, leading all scorers in the match. Bicar, underhand set to Robles. Check.
Robles.
Good answers here coming from the crossovers. Staying aggressive in that offense. They have utilized that small block of Fen Emnas.
Serving for CHERY TIGGO.
Abby serving, the captain, targeting Ronquillo. Encarnacion again.
Off the hand of Hernandez.
The wingers of Galeries working here in the match as they head into the second technical timeout with a 2-point lead.
Pilipinas Live is the home of Philippine volleyball. Watch your favorite volleyball leagues such as Spikers Turf, Premier Volleyball League, and the UAAP, all in one app. You can watch all these games and more live and on your preferred device. Download Pilipinas Live today from the App Store or Google Play Store and register for free.
The crowd here inside the Dasmariñas Arena in Cavite City, where we have a double knockout game here in the PVL on tour. The first of 2 knockout weekends.
Yep. And right now, CHERY TIGGO leading in terms of set win. They were able to get the first set, but it is the Galeries Highrisers leading all throughout the second set, looking sharper against the crossovers. Let's see if the crossovers could still find the rhythm here.
Serving for the Highrisers.
Isa Jimenez with 3 points already. See her on your screen. Shaya with a good up. Robles, cross court. Emnas with a push to Jewel, who's been hot in this set.
And Ronquillo also doing a great job on that back row defense, delivering good digs to Emnas, and that risk action of Encarnacion, putting the ball on the floor faster.
First player in double digits, talking about Jewel Encarnacion already with 10. Emnas with the serve. Adorador has been their target. Aimee the quick, well read by Galeries. And this time, Encarnacion is checked at the net.
I mean, Emnas has been going again and again to Encarnacion. That time, better anticipation on the side of the crossovers. Aimee Hernandez credited with that kill block.
2 blocks already in the set for Aimee Hernandez. As Nabor is back in the match with Aragalang, and Verdeflor will be taking over the libero duties over Nunag. Emnas on their hand back set to Jewel down the line, is outside.
Ball is out.
Yeah, too much angle on the down the line attack of Encarnacion, wanting to avoid the hands of Ces Robles.
Nabor getting ready to serve, this time from the other side of the court. Good target. Emnas goes to Vidania.
Vidania with a quick push.
Vidania avoiding the blockers there. Simple attack, going for the tip.
Another substitution. Carly Hernandez will be serving again for Jewel Encarnacion in this set.
Carly Hernandez serving.
Galeries up by 2. Can they hold off the CHERY TIGGO? Yeah, no. 3 points for CHERY.
And these are the errors they want to lessen. Errors on the service line, a department wherein they have a full control of their execution.
Serving for CHERY TIGGO.
Ces Robles serving. 8 unforced errors already in this set for CHERY TIGGO, IL.
That's a lot for a set.
And that is a kill block
By
Adorador.
We're tied at 18.
The height of Adorador spelling the difference for CHERY TIGGO in this set.
Just like that, a deadlock here in the end stretch.
18 all. Let's see who gets this point. Emnas to Isa, down the line.
A great effort from Robles.
Shaya with the cross. Hernandez was there. Emnas goes to Ronquillo. Tries to go long, but too long in that attack. CHERY TIGGO now with the lead. Coach Lerma burns her second timeout. Let's listen in to the Galeries huddle.
Ito lang, mag-stick tayo sa instruction. Service natin. Short pass lang, short pass. Diyan tayo namamatay. Okay? Service, short pass. Ngayon, yung follow natin. Alayo mo na sa net. Kailangan natin bilisan ang contact. Tiwala lang sa ginagawa. Isa, targetin mo lang to. Targetin mo lang yan. Kasi nangyayari, tumatalong ka lang, pumapalo ka, bahala na. Hindi pwede yun. Yeah, tiwala sa pass.
You know, let's see if Galeries can regain their lead late in this set, IL.
And Coach Lerma also wanting them to be more intentional with their decision at this point. They need to make the right decisions here in terms of offense, because CHERY TIGGO taking the lead.
Ces with the serve. Emnas, combination. Goes back to Ronquillo. Ball is still up. runs out of space. Is this good? Yes, it is. Good hustle from CHERY TIGGO. Bedanya ends the rally in favor of Galeries.
Tied at 19.
And MNAS knew that Bedanya was the best option. CHERY TIGGO coming from that sequence, still reorganizing themselves. Not ready for the quick attack from Bedanya.
Rosel Baliton, their team captain, will be coming in to serve for Winnie Bedanya.
Team captain, Rosel Baliton.
Well, let's see if
the Highrisers.
how the serve will go for Rosel. Good serve. Good serve from Baliton.
20.
Instant impact off the bench. She was put in to go for that serve, and she delivers a service ace right away off the hands of the libero in Nunag.
Just like that, Galeries now in the lead. It's now Coach Norman's turn to call for time. Let's listen into their huddle.
Okay, nandito si Jimenez, nandito si... Pag nag-transition, I don't think magra-running spike, tapos bilang magsishoot yan dito. I don't think na pwede nilang gawin yun. Baka pwedeng mag-combination pa yan dito. Naintindihan? Parang nangyari kanina. Pero i-check nyo, ikwento nyo kung may umiikot para guided kayo. Naintindihan? Pero this time, kailangan pasa muna. Pasa.
Come on! Take kayo instruction. Maayos. CHERY! Show application.
Crunch time here for both the teams actually, but for the crossovers, they will need to execute right away. Coach Norman also reminding the crossovers of the offensive tendencies of the Highrisers. They have 3 attackers in the front row right now, and 3 lethal attackers in Ronquillo, Asis, and Jimenez.
Baliton with another good serve. Nabor goes to Aimee.
Quick attack, Hernandez.
Good pass converted into a good point for the crossovers. Aimee Hernandez has been efficient on the middle through the hands of Asis on that be-quick attack.
Aimee now serving for CHERY TIGGO. Game is tied at 20. First set ended 25-23. Costly rotation error here by Galeries.
The Highrisers.
And these are errors that you definitely want to avoid, especially in a crucial situation like this.
You know, partner, and going back to my point, 25-23 in the first set, 21-20 ngayon. No one wants to give up. You know, they only have one game, one chance to make it to the quarterfinals of our PVL on tour, and this is that game. MNAS. And that Ronquillo push is good and ties the game up at 21 again.
And again, one blocker committing to Asis, leaving Ronquillo with a single block, finding that open space in zone 1.
Isa. Nabor, back set to Ara. Off the hands of the blockers. Fen to the running Asis. Check!
Asis, turn back.
And you see the reaction of the crossovers, how important that point is for them. They have been trying to close down or at least slow down Jean Asis. Finally, in a crucial point.
And who got that block? Shaya Adorador. Her height has been big for CHERY TIGGO. Asis tries again. This time, outsmarts the CHERY defense.
Tied at 22.
And that's when you know that Asis is pretty much aware of what's happening on the other side of the court. Quick adjustment for her after getting blocked, getting a point right away.
France with the serve. 22-all. Verdeflor with a good dig. Adorador checked at the net. Fen goes to Encarnacion. Check. Adorador tries. Good up by Andal. Asis again. Galang there to defend that cross hit. Off the hands of the Galeries blockers. Shaya scoring her 5th point of the set.
A good defense coming from Aragalang of that Asis attack. But Adorador playing it smarter.
Shaya Adorador.
Another close game in this end stretch.
Serve. Over a section.
Robles.
Good serve coming from Shaya Adorador, forcing an overpass from the Highrisers. Says Robles going for that explosive vertical. No one there for the Highrisers.
And just like that, CHERY TIGGO is at set point. Shaya with the serve. Good target. Emnas to Asis. Galang will send this over. Free ball. Emnas.
Oh, great dig from the floor.
Good dig. Robles cross.
Robles right on the line.
And says Robles delivers the last 2 points of the set for CHERY TIGGO. As we watch the point of the set brought to you by Myra. Be Vita Brighter with Myra's vitamin-powered whitening lotion. Regalo and that emphatic cross-court hit gives CHERY TIGGO a 2-0 lead here on the PVL On Tour. We'll be back for more volleyball action.
Pilipinas Live is the home of Philippine volleyball. Watch your favorite volleyball leagues such as Spikers Turf, Premier Volleyball League, and the UAAP, all in one app. You can watch all these games and more live and on your preferred device. Download Pilipinas Live today from the App Store or Google Play Store and register for free.
How much do we love Pinoy sports? As a fan, we don't just watch the games.
The season for me, and I just owe it all to the work I put in.
We watch every part, every angle, every name. We talk about the plays, talk about it for days. We witness the big events, the thrilling moments, and relive the best seconds. We cherish the fears, the tears, at syempre, the cheers. How much do we love Pinoy sports? With all our heart, all-out passion. All the time. All with Pilipinas Live. Ang app natin para sa sports natin.
Get access and watch your favorite sporting events on Pilipinas Live with these easy steps. Download via Google Play or App Store. Once downloaded, enter a valid email address. Verify the OTP sent to your email address. Note that the OTP is valid for 5 minutes and for one-time use only. If no OTP is received, you may click on the Resend OTP button. Once successful, create and enter your password. Accept the terms and conditions to complete your registration. You can now log on to Pilipinas Live. Subscribe now for only 149 pesos monthly.
You know what I love about Pilipinas Live? I can watch me. Pilipinas Live lets me watch in different angles.
TIGGO out 2-0, almost identical scores, Ayal. 25-23 followed by a 25-22 set 2 win for CHERY TIGGO.
But definitely a different story in that second set as the Galeries Highrisers started strong. In the second set, they were able to sustain their momentum until the middle of the set with the crossovers. They played steady until the tail end, and that's what helped them despite the Highrisers leading all throughout the set. Ginas is clearly a bright spot there, but she did get a lot of help from Encarnacion, from Jimenez, from Ronquillo, but still wasn't enough to get the second set. So you see in the numbers, they clearly out-attack crossovers. They have 19 attack points against the 12. Higher efficiency as well. They have 35 spiking efficiency. Meanwhile, CHERY TIGGO crossovers having more blocks. They have 4 against none for the Highrisers. But it was really the errors of the Highrisers. They have 9 errors against the 2 of the crossovers. And what was more crucial are the timing of those errors, not helping them keep the momentum momentum on their side, talking about the Galeries Tower Highrisers.
If you look at their errors, they've had 7 more errors than CHERY TIGGO. Cut that into half. It would have been a different ball game that we're seeing right now, Ayel.
And that's something that they need to learn quickly from that set, and change right away in this third set, because this is definitely already a do or die for them. If they win this, they get to extend the match, but if they lose, they are eliminated in this tournament.
So Verde Flor will remain inside the court together with Adorador for Coach Norman Miguel.
Set as well at 25 to 20.
Shaya scoring 5 points in the second set. Encarnacion as well. And Jasmine Nabor getting ready to serve. She has done a great job in distributing the offense for the CHERY TIGGO crossovers. And Nas, back set. Good up from Verde Flor. Ara. Soft roll. Underhand set. Ses. And Encarnacion straight to the net from the back row.
Too low of a set as well there for Encarnacion. Great hustle on that floor defense of the CHERY TIGGO just to keep that rally alive.
We haven't seen Katindig in this match for Galeries. Had 6 digs in their previous matchup, but Andal doing a great job in manning the defense for Galeries. Nabor goes to Robles, challenging the blockers and off the hands of Emnas.
CHERY TIGGO looking to close out in 3 with a good start. Good angle there. Open block and down the line.
Jasmine Nabor still at the service line. Emnas, one-hand set. Sends it over. Verde Flor, underhand set. And that... No, the ball is still alive. Long rally here. Nabor goes to Aragalang combination. Too much to handle. CHERY TIGGO 3 points up now. Lexi Rodriguez has a report for us. Lexi?
You know, they may have taken, the CHERY TIGGO crossovers might have taken the second set, but right now the challenge for them is to just find their momentum, as you said, Ayel, their rhythm. They need to find that and also not rely on their opponent's mistakes. And if there's anything about being a veteran, you can expect that definitely from Aragalang. Aragalang definitely comes to mind, and let's check in first to this timeout.
Mababa na yung set. Okay, ano gagawin? Pasaan lang natin ang isang magalan nyo lang yung pasa ninyo. Then, tatlong spiker yan. Pwede nga mag-fast set, pero wag mo yung dikit sa net.
That was Coach Lerma from the Galeries Tower Highrisers reminding the team to just really focus on what they can. The same reminder from the first mindset of before they started this game to just control the controllables. They need to get back on their rhythm during that second set and just step up more because they are down by 3 points. Back to you, Miguel and Ayel.
Thank you for that report.
Ball's out.
Alexi. And the ball sails outside. CHERY TIGGO extends their lead to 4 now. But there will be a challenge on the court.
Ball in, ball out challenge for the Highrisers. They will take their chance here. They want to break the momentum of the crossovers.
Everything going right now for CHERY here in this match, especially towards the latter end of the previous set. That is outside.
Very clear there.
I can confidently say it's outside. Nabor at the service line. It's 5 straight trips for her now. Let's see if they can extend their 4-point lead. Jasmine.
Ball is out.
That's
point.
it. Outside. 3 point for Galeries. Yes.
We will need that help. Let's see if they'll be able to make a run here.
Serving for the Highrisers.
Ronquillo serving for Galeries. Verdeflor over reception. And that is a point for the Highrisers.
Illegal block.
Tough first ball there. Anabor could not adjust. Good serve coming from Ronquillo.
Service. Ronquillo.
You know, it's been a game of runs, IL. That's what I noticed. That's what's happening here in the match. With the help of the net, rolls it over to the other side. Robles challenging the blockers. Nabor to Ara.
Ooh. Classic Ara Galang attack. Facing cross, going down the line. Always deceiving the blockers.
We have a short pause on the court as there are lights being flashed from the crowd. Robles now serving. 5-2 is our score. Good reception. One hand set, and that will be a lift.
Ball called an Agnes.
Cesc Robles, one of the better servers on the side of the crossovers.
Service. Robles.
And let's see if she can score double digits now. 9 points. If this is an ace, no. Another faulty reception there, but it'll be a point for CHERY TIGGO. They said it's an over. Oh, wait. Let me clarify. Illegal back row attack.
Overreaching there, called
Yeah.
Fenemna. She's currently in the back row. So point goes to the crossovers. Will they challenge or not? Talking about the Highrisers.
They will indeed, reaching beyond. Not before.
Kaya attack is called. Galing nga sa set, ang bola sa kabila na tinamaan mo. Report pa ganun. Tama. Ay, kate, halika kate. Sinod niya yung nas. Pag set niya, ang bola tumawid niya sa kabila. Tapos sa kami in-attack. Saka mo tinamaan sa kabila. Okay. Takot mo.
So the reaching beyond wasn't called an MNAS, it was on Baliton.
And the explanation was the set was already on the other side before they made the tip. So Robles will still continue her duties at the service line. Nabor with a good dig. This will be a free ball for Galeries. Andal, Emnas to the middle, and Baliton gets that to go for Galeries.
Bounce back point there for Baliton after being called on that violation. Still a 4-point lead here for the crossovers, but a slower start here for both of the teams. We're not seeing the same intensity compared to the first two sets.
Down 4 now, talking about Galeries. Galang will have to set this one up to Adorador, and that hits the antenna.
There's contact there coming from Adorador, forcing her to hit the antenna.
Galeries going on a run of their own here in the third set. 7-4 is the score. They're trying to close in and not let CHERY TIGGO run away as much as possible. Good serve from Baliton. Verdeflor, underhand back set. Emnas will go to Encarnacion. Tips it to the other side, but too much. Wait. There's a check called
on
by our first referee.
Yep. But Aragalang saying, nope, I did not touch the ball.
And quick to call the challenge there, talking about the crossovers. This is their first challenge here in set number 3.
Both teams with challenges here in the start of the set. Can sense how important each point is for them.
And let's see if this is a successful challenge, IL, we will be heading into our first technical timeout. If not, it will be a 1-point game.
And the Highrisers slowly but surely.
Waiting for the footage to be shown, as our technical committee is still trying to pull out the footage. It's being requested by CHERY TIGGO.
A chance here for both teams to actually talk things out. Talk about the adjustments that they need.
You know, IL, talking about the CHERY TIGGO crossovers, they started the on-tour strong. 3 straight wins, dropping their last 2 games, their last match being a 5-set heartbreak against the Zeus Coffee Thunderbells, which relegated them to our knockout stage. Meanwhile, the Galeries Tower Highrisers still looking for their first win here in the on-tour preseason tournament of the PVL with no wins in 5 matches.
Right now, CHERY TIGGO with 2 sets up, hoping to finish this in 3.
There we go. The footage is now shown. Let's see. Voila. Black punch.
And Aragala also seemed very sure. Had the sense of urgency to tell the coaching staff to call for the challenge.
And the challenge is successful for the crossovers.
So that challenge is successful, which means we will be heading into our first technical timeout of set number 3. CHERY TIGGO's up 8-4 against Galeries Tower. We'll be right back. After the first technical timeout, CHERY TIGGO is up 2-0 and 8-4 here in set number 3. A challenge, a successful challenge by CHERY TIGGO was what preceded the first technical timeout, and now we are ready for more volleyball action here in the PVL on tour. Miguel de Guzman calling the shots with Ayel Estranero and Lexi Rodriguez.
End of the first.
CHERY TIGGO with an explosive start here. The Highrisers still trying to find the rhythm back after performing well in the second set.
Aimee with a good short serve. Emnas, low set there. Nabor, good set to Shaya. Hey, good defense from Andal. Ball is still alive. This will be a free ball. Jazz to Chang Abi.
A combination play there. Aragalang went for that attack, but Maranhão was there for a slide attack, really deceiving the blockers. Good combination play there coming from Nabor.
Nabor playing with so much confidence in this match, Ayel.
That's right.
Aimee with another good serve. Emnas will go to Asis.
Challenging the net defense of Maranhão, getting the better of Maranhão that time.
Unfazed.
Oh yeah.
Tapang nitong rookie na to.
She wants to score, she will score.
No, we have to remember, it hasn't been even like 3 months since they were drafted by their teams. And all of these rookies proving to be very key pieces for their teams.
I agree.
Encarnacion is checked at the net. Jewel again with a try off the hands of Verdeflor.
Great angle adjustment there, getting blocked on a cross-court angle, going sharper that time. Verdeflor not ready for that, caught out of position in the floor defense.
Isa with the serve. Verdeflor will set up Adorador. Good dig from Andal. And Asis repays the defense of her teammates in that sequence. Just like that, Galeries slowly creeping in. Coach Norman forced to call another timeout. Let's listen in.
Kailangan mapaabot muna natin ng medyo malapit yung paso. Why? Kasi si Mnes ang blocker ni Shaya. Naintindihan? Kailangan umabot ang set. Shaya, ikamitin mo naman si Mnes. Maliit lang yan eh. Di ba? Siya na, pag eksakto na yung set. Naintindihan? Huwag mo lang siya iwan dito. Lagyan power. Hindi tayo umuubra, ha?
Take tayo ng instructions. Kailangan yung pasa abot. Abot, okay? Wala
Take advantage of Mnes.
Cherry! Let's go!
Court awareness. That's what Coach Norman is asking from his squad right now. And maximizing the height disadvantage that the Galeries Tower have in front.
Yeah, that worked for the crossovers earlier, so they would want to do the same in this set.
Just 2 points for our Highrisers.
2 more points to tie this game up. Isa Jimenez at the service line for Galeries. Good reception from Robles. Chang runs, but Adorador gets a set and a point for CHERY TIGGO.
A good set coming from the board there. Pass low, only one blocker for Adorador.
Take a look at the spike of the set. Brought to you by Dunkin. Pasalubong ng bayan.
Again, a smaller blocker and Mnas. A single block, not enough.
Good serve there. Mnas, Encarnacion, cross-court.
Good answer there coming from the Highrisers. Single blocker also for Encarnacion. Blockers committing to Asis. Open block on the cross-court.
Serving now for Galeries. Score is 10-8. Nabor goes to Shaya again with a push. Mnas goes to Ronquillo. Good cross, but good read from Verdeflor. Free ball for CHERY. Adorador again. Unable to kill that time. And Asis ends the long rally for Galeries.
Asis just really quick to transition, to go for that block, to move backwards, to go for an approach. And that's what makes her an effective middle attacker, always available for offense.
Sipag. Sipag
right?
Pumasok. Setter's dream.
To have middles like that.
Yes. And Abby.
To have middles like Asis and Abby Maranyo.
That's right. Let's not forget who the OG is.
Yep.
Abby down the line. And take a look at that beast mode from Abby Maranyo.
CHERY TIGGO still on the lead in this third set.
Shaya with the serve. Mnas to Asis.
It's the battle of the middles. In the past few sequences, it's a veteran against a rookie.
Ayel, may humihingi dito na naka-black. Doon sa setter niya. Tingnan natin kung... And first, let's see if they'll have a good pass. And no need.
No need for that. Error again on the service line from the Highrisers.
Now Abby will be up to serve for CHERY TIGGO. Aimee back in front for the crossovers. Yeah, good serve from Abby. Mnas, back set.
Explosive attack coming from Jimenez. From the back row. Good option there coming from Mnas. No block at all for Jimenez. Also, Maranyo out of position to go for that floor defense.
Emnas with the serve. Aimee is in front. Nabor goes to Robles. Cross court. Good up by Andal.
Yeah.
Ronquillo checked at the net. Verde floor to Robles. Tries again. Ball is still alive. Back set. Jimenez finds a hole in the Cherry Tiggo defense.
Changing the tempo as well. From power attacks to slow hits. Making the crossover work on that floor defense. Not quick enough to react.
Full front line for Galeries. Nabor has Aimee. Check.
Solid rejection there coming from Baliton.
Battle of the middles in this match.
That's right.
Baliton. That's right. Baliton, Asis, Maraño, you name it. Hernandez, and even Bedanya earlier in the match. It's another good serve from Emnas. Galang from the back row will push this one over. Emnas, a quick set to Baliton. A good read from the setter. Ses checked at the net. Shaya and Nabor bumping into each other in that sequence. This is the longest rally of the match so far. Verde floor. Nabor 1-2. Good read from Emnas. Check. Jimenez is checked at the net.
Back by Robles.
Missed contact also there on Jimenez. Wasn't able to hold the ball strong enough to go for that power tip. Blockers were also right above her. Tight match.
Hindi bigay isa. Isa lang na. Magkalapit lang siya. Bibigyan natin ng warning si Coach.
Coach Lerma will be receiving a yellow card after reacting to the collision
of Adorador and Nabor. She was asking for a double touch.
Nabor with the serve. Over reception. Emnas pushes it to the other side. Ses off the hands of Jewel.
Powering through that net defense and even getting a check on that floor defense of the Highrisers. Too strong and too fast for the Highrisers there.
Full front line for the girls in red and black. Jewel, trouble with that reception. Isa, no trouble with that attack from Isa Jimenez.
And what an adjustment there. It was already an out of system. But CHERY TIGGO also letting that go, not guarding her on that net defense. So she had all the angles open for her to go for that attack.
Ronquillo serving. Game is tied at 14. Aimee.
Ball is out.
That sails outside. But she was sure. She was asking for the challenge even before the ball landed.
On the floor by CHERY TIGGO for...
And the coaches will call for this challenge. I mean, that was a good play. No blockers jumped with Aimee Hernandez.
Second challenge called by Coach Norman. First one was successful. Let's see if he can go 2 for 2 here in set number 3.
Just a 1-point game. It's quite clear.
Ball is out.
Unsuccessful challenge for crossovers.
And Galeries is now on top by 1
Ronquillo still at the service line. They now have the lead here in set number 3. With the help of the net.
Second technical timeout.
That service ace brings us to the second technical timeout. Galeries now with the lead, 16-14. We'll be right back.
Galeries with a run, and they regain control here in set number 3. 16-14 off of this service ace from Franz Ronquillo here in set number 3.
Highrisers finding the rhythm here in the important stretch.
5 out.
Pauline Gaston seeing action for the first time tonight.
Now let's see if she can create some impact here for the crossovers. Two points down.
Yeah, another agile and athletic middle for CHERY TIGGO.
Highrisers has been highly inconsistent on the service line all throughout this match. That has been hurting them.
12 in our unofficial tally. 12 service errors now in the match for Galeries. Nas to the middle. Nabor with a good dig. Galang will swing. Jimenez was there. Encarnacion checked at the net. Nas will back set this one. Jasmine to Shaya. Off the hands of the blockers. Another long rally here. Nas with a good set. Joust at the net. Andal to Encarnacion again. Tries to outsmart the defense. And Galang with a powerful hit that's still alive. And Jimenez ends the rally.
Yeah, she finds a corner pocket there. No one for the crossovers. A good decision for her to go long. The floor defense of the crossovers was pushed forward there.
Baliton serving. Good reception from Verde Flor. Back set to Galang.
Over the block.
Wow.
16.
But you have to credit a good pass and a good set coming from Nabor. Ara Galang with an open block on the cross-court angle.
Nas has asses in front. Nabor has Chang Abi. Let's see.
That match up.
Let's see who Nas goes to. Oh, Encarnacion. Encarnacion had to adjust
Balls out.
in that sequence. Game is tied at 17 now.
Very fast set there to Encarnacion.
Service. Gaston.
Pauline serving for CHERY TIGGO. Andal to Encarnacion. Good push there from Ara. Ball is still alive. Abby at the net. Good read from the defense, but unable to send that ball over.
A great hustle, as you mentioned, on the floor defense of the Highrisers. But Jimenez with an attack error, so timeout here for the Highrisers.
Ayan, isa pa. Namamadali natin eh. Hintayin mo siya, no? Hintayin mo si Jin tumalon. Eh, wala na sa timing. Mahirap salubungin yun. Para na siyang big week eh. Sobrang, kahit salubungin na, lalabas pa rin. Hintayin mo lagi ang middle. Hintayin lagi ang middle. Pasahan natin ng mabagal, ha? Pabagali ng first ball.
Let's go.
Back and forth in this part of the third set as you look at that great save from Andal, leading to that over reception, but unable to send this one over was Galeries. Nas goes to Jewel, checked at the net. She's been checked here so far. Nabor goes to Galang.
Galang finding all ways to score here for the crossovers. She has been getting the out-of-system sets and she has been delivering.
Gaston is now at the service line. Still at the service line, rather, for CHERY TIGGO. A good serve. Nas goes to Asis. A lucky break there for CHERY TIGGO. Asis said that there was a touch, but let's see if they will challenge. Indeed, they will be challenging this sequence.
Galleries for a net fall.
The crossovers has been on a run. The Highrisers will try to break it.
We'll see here. Asis seemed sure that there was a net touch by Aragalang in that sequence, but we'll see.
Well, they will need every point they can get. Crossovers with a 3-point lead. Just a set away in winning and moving forward to the quarterfinals.
Here's the result of that challenge. Nope.
Nope, it was the ball. So clear point to the crossovers.
There is no net touch. Challenge unsuccessful. Pauline Gaston.
Pauline Gaston is still at the service line for Cherry. She's been there for a while now. Emnas with a set to Encarnacion. Aragalang having a set to remember here for Cherry Tigggo.
An all-around game for Aragalang. Attacking in offense earlier in this time. A one-man block against Encarnacion.
11 now for Ara. Andal to Jimenez. Cross court is good for Jimenez.
We haven't mentioned a lot about Andal, but she has been stable both in passing and digging for the Highrisers.
That's right.
Isa Jimenez serving for Galeries style.
A good serve there from Isa Jimenez. Nabor goes to Adorador. Down the line is too much, but there will be a check.
22 to 18.
Just like that, 3 points away. Talking about the Cherry Tigggo crossovers from their PVL on tour quarterfinals appearance. Let's see if Galeries can go on one more run here in this match. Emnas goes to Jewel. Cross court, good.
Perfectly avoiding the hands of Abby Maranyo. Another successful cross-court attack for Jewel Encarnacion.
Jewel serving. She leads all scorers with 13 in the match. Over the floor, good reception. Abby with the push. Ball is up. This will be a free ball. No, it will not cross.
That was a tough one. The bump set from Encarnacion was too close to the net. Not enough space for Ronquillo to adjust.
Serving for the crossover.
Shaya Dorador now at the service line. 2 points away. Good serve. Targeting Asis. Ronquillo off the hands of Ara.
Aragalang not quick enough to react on that attack of Ronquillo. Great decision to go down the line. Some life here coming from the Highrisers, but as you mentioned, they have to make a run.
No room for error now.
Right.
If they want to extend their campaign. Ses checked at the net. Ronquillo with the push. Nabor. Ara doing the setting duties. Targeting Robles and getting the hit out off the hands of the Galeries Tower blockers.
Good set coming from Aragalang. Says Robles also intentionally going for the check out. She has been closing the set, talking about Ces Robles.
Maranyo with the serve. Good serve. Match point Cherry. Ronquillo. Good up from Abby. Ces. And that is outside.
Too wide for Ces Robles. Got too excited there. She had no blockers on that sequence.
There will be a timeout called by Cherry Tigggo. Let's listen to this huddle by Coach Norman.
Si ano, pwede mo
Ano doon pa rin siya? Okay, last na lang tayo ha. Wait, Karen, yung mga single block na yun, di ba? Ito yung block here, make sure here. Pero sis, medyo malayo na din siya kanina. Tulungan mo na rin siya para dalawa na yun. Actually, yung medyo sa'yo na yung kanina bumagsak na yun eh. Naintindihan? Isa na lang tayo ha, isa na lang tayo.
Tapusin natin to. Cherry! Together!
Naninigurado na si Coach Normal na they just need 1 point here. They need a good first ball. They need to convert right away. That's all they need. Meanwhile, for the Highrisers, as we mentioned, no room for errors. They have to play perfect volleyball.
Emnas with the serve. Robles jumps, attacks. And there is a check ball called.
It's a ball touch called on the Highrisers.
And there will be no more challenges from the Galeries. As you see, the CHERY TIGGO crossover is celebrating in center court as they win this match in straight sets to enter the quarterfinals of the PVL on Tour. This point of the set is brought to you by Myra. Be Vita Brighter with Myra's vitamin-powered whitening lotion. We will return to wrap this game up. You're watching the PVL, the heart of volleyball.
You know what I love about Filipinas Live? I can watch me. Filipinas Live lets me watch in different angles. No. I'm referring to the multi-cam feature. It allows me to chat with the other viewers too, which means I can read your comments too. Come on, guys. That's what I'm talking about. And it's not just games, there's original content too. And that is Filipinas Love. Filipinas Live.
Pilipinas Live is the home of Philippine volleyball. Watch your favorite volleyball leagues such as Spikers Turf, Premier Volleyball League, and the UAAP, all in one app. You can watch all these games and more live and on your preferred device. Download Pilipinas Live today from the App Store or Google.
PVL on tour, winning in straight sets, 25-23, 25-22, 25-21. Lexi Rodriguez is with our player of the game. Lexi?
Hi, Miguel and Ayel. You know, I'm with the player of the game, none other than from the CHERY TIGGO crossovers, ang nag-iisang Aragalang with 11 points and 11 excellent digs. Napakagandang performance from you, coming from you today. You know, I think I just wanted to ask you, what keeps you going? What keeps the grind going? What keeps you motivated?
Siyempre, hindi pa naman natatapos may chance pa naman kami. So, kailangan namin magpatuloy. Hindi porke natalo kami last game, ihinto na kami. So, may opportunity pa kami, may chance pa kami, igagrab namin yun at magpupursige pa kami, ipupush pa namin sarili namin.
You know, kanina, di ba, pinag-uusapan natin na yung pagka-veteran mo at this point in your career. Ano yung isang bagay na sa tingin mo? Siyempre, yung kinalaban nyo, they're rookies. You know, it's veteran versus the rookies, but they're not playing like it. What can you say about your opponent in today's match?
Siyempre, sila rin kasi ayaw nilang matalo eh. Gusto rin nila manalo. So, maganda yung laban kasi pareho kaming nagpupukpukan. Pareho kaming may gustong makuha. So, nagkataon na kami yung sinwerte at kami yung mas nagtrabaho.
And you know, every time na makakalaro ka, maganda yung nagiging point mo, yung atake mo. Lahat ng tao dito nagsisigawan. Meron ka bang gustong mga batiin, mga message na gusto mong sabihin sa kanilang lahat?
Siyempre po, unang-una nagpapasalamat po ako sa management namin, sa CHERY TIGGO, Ma'am Ada and Sir Romuel. And maraming salamat po sa lahat ng sumusuporta sa akin at sa CHERY TIGGO team. Sana po wag kayong magsawa. At hi sa family ko, sa Salas, Galang, and sa family ni Cindy Amutan. And happy birthday, Mama Tess. Love you. At maraming salamat po sa lahat na sumusuporta sa amin.
Congratulations, Ara, and to the rest of the crossovers. A ticket is booked
To the quarterfinals, madami pa kayong pag-auraran. Let's wrap this up, Miguel and Ayel.
Thank you, Lexi, and congratulations to Aragalang and the rest of the CHERY TIGGO crossovers. Ayel, from set 1 until the last point of set 3, we were all at the edge of our seats. This was an intense match between these two teams.
Intense indeed, but we knew it from the start because it was a do or die for both teams. We knew that they were gonna show their A game, and they did. The good quality of volleyball coming from both teams. Great exchanges, aggressive offense, very scrappy defense. But again, it was CHERY TIGGO who was able to build a good lead and momentum all throughout the match. Jean Ass is clearly a bright spot for the Galeries Tower Highrisers. She got a lot of help from the other wing attackers, talking about Ronquillo and Jimenez. But yet again, Encarnacion as well, but yet again, the team effort coming from the crossovers was something that was effective for them.
That's right. And valiant effort from Galeries. Let's remember that they're one of the youngest teams, IL. And, you know, to be going toe-to-toe against a CHERY TIGGO team that has a lot of veterans, good signs for this club heading forward into the PVL as we move forward. Now, let's look at our match statistics, IL, on your screens.
As you see on the numbers, the Highrisers having more attack points, faring better in their offense. They have 45 against the 37 of the crossovers, but the crossovers having more blocks. They have 6 against the 3 of the Highrisers, but the Highrisers committing a total of 29 errors. Again, that was a department really hurting them, especially in the service line. If they were just able to trim down their errors, they could have extended or even has gotten the win. So that's how important consistency is in the name of the game right now. So the crossovers played cleaner with only 14 errors.
That's right. And growing pains for Galeries. You know, eventually they will learn how to limit these, as 6 seats are already taken in our quarterfinals. We have one more knockout round to go on August 5, Tuesday, at the Phil Sports Arena in Pasig City. It will be the Petrogas Angels against the Akari Chargers at 4 p.m. Followed by are the Zeus Coffee Thunderbells and the Choco Mucho Flying Titans at 6:30. Again, this is on Tuesday at the Phil Sports Arena in Pasig City. You're watching the Premier Volleyball League on Tour preseason tournament, and on behalf of my partner ILS Raniero, Lexi Rodriguez, and the end of the crew, this is Miguel de Guzman. You're watching the Premier Volleyball League, the heart of volleyball.